Good morning, my friends. Lama and Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. How's it going? Upon the contemplative path, there are many pitfalls and traps. In a previous video, I told you about the stupid white man who said, everything is one, so if I just take care of myself, everyone else's needs are met. No. You can be healthy and others can be sick. You can be safe and others can be assaulted, physically, sexually, or verbally. You can be well-fed, others can be starving. You can be clothed, other people can be naked. And so the ridiculous philosophy of saying, if I take care of me, everything else will take care of itself, doesn't work. But the opposite also doesn't work. The opposite that says, hey man, I'm so spiritual, I can't take care of myself, I'm so loving, I have to take care of others, fuck me, everyone else instead. The problem with that is that if we don't tend to our physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual needs, we won't be equipped to help others. Isn't it like what they tell us on an airplane? In the event of cabin depressurization and the masks drop from the ceiling, put your mask on first before you put the mask on your child or ill companion. That is because if we pass out, we can't help them. And they most certainly can't help us. So, yes, I know it comes as a surprise, but a Buddhist monk is talking about the middle way. So, let's put a fine point on this. According to, arguably, the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, Buddha's longer meditation manual describes the path in terms of mindfulness, insight, and loving kindness. So, when we are utanabut, and if we see the horrible ugliness of a man physically assaulting a woman, how do we respond to that in a manner that's loving towards the person being abused, but also loving towards the abuser? What comes to me this morning was this, the idea that we could non-violently assert ourselves between the assailant and the victim. I know that's a disempowering word, but let's just work with me here. Between the assailant and the victim. Non-violently saying, I'm not here to hit you. I'm not here to combat you. But please stop hitting this person. This isn't who you are. You're having a psychotic break. We all have them once in a while. This isn't who you are. I'm here to help. Please don't hurt this person. Please don't slap this person. In a best case scenario, that will wake them up. In a worst case scenario, they will kick your ass and then go back to kicking the other person's ass. How can that benefit the situation? This is how. The person being beaten statistically is unlikely to press charges if they're in a relationship with the abuser. But because you or me has put myself between them non-violently and been assaulted before witnesses, that means I would be able to press charges, or you would be able to press charges, and get that man off the streets. So that some sort of a social worker could intervene and get that woman or that child out of that abusive situation before they're killed. Now, luckily, we don't live in a B movie. We don't walk down the street and see this happen every day. We could go our entire lives and never see this happen. But I love the idea that there is a non-violent way to protect others. I love that. I love that we can be centered and spontaneous and harmless, yet still benefit others. Suffering is no fun, But the only thing worse than our suffering is the suffering of others. If that's not the way you feel today, that's okay. Persist meditating an hour every morning, an hour every evening, and soon you will feel that way. Remember that Saturday series of weekly webinars, free, begins January 2nd. You can register by using the links below in the doodly-doo. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Bye-bye now.